to be intimate with him, a desire to be close to him, a desire to want to spend our time in his presence. So there is a call to greater prayer. There is a call to greater or intense almsgiving. There is a call to greater fasting. And all of this is supposed to connect us with God in a way that we have never before. So there is a call, and we hear it in very many ways. A desire to come closer and closer and to experience God. But it requires that we respond and make a move towards him. So we are told that he found Levi at his post and he called him. And you will see that the response to the call corresponds to the call. That immediately he called him. Levi, we are told, left everything and went after him. It was immediate. Whenever we are excited from within to do something for God or something with God or to spend time with God, we must not waste time at all. The response must be immediate. The response must be quick, just like in the case of Levi. You cannot start Lent and think that, oh, whatever I can do now, I will do it later. No. I love that saying of St. Augustine, that God has promised for the delay to respond to our call may actually be the reason why somebody is losing their life or losing their soul. If you were the one supposed to preach for somebody to come to Jesus before they die tomorrow, and you are being called to do it today, and you decide to do it tomorrow next, what are you doing? So he would exchange the new call with, oh, we must learn from him and come close to him. There is an Ever song that says, Esromiele, 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 be miadi, miadi, miadi Yesu tututu. You want to learn from him so that we may look like him. At the end of Lent, people must look at you and say, hey, you resemble Jesus. Yes. They must see the way you talk, hear the way you talk, see the way you act, and say, hey, something has changed about you. The old is gone, the new has come. You just resemble Jesus. And because all of Lent, you are imitating him. How to talk like him, how to sing like him, how to behave like him, how to be forgiving like him, how to be consoling like him, how to be generous like him. You have learnt it all. When the Christians in Corinth were called Christians the first time, they were called Christians with the name of Christ because those who were observing them saw that they were acting like Christ. So they called them Christians. May we not only be Christians in name, amen, but be Christians in our character because we resemble Jesus, amen. And the third thing you notice in that gospel is that Jesus is associating with sinners. If Jesus was in this day, we would have crucified him. Can you imagine that Jesus has come this day? At the point he stopped because the talking was too much. And if you look at this reading, it tells you that Jesus would have been doing the same, isn't it? It is dangerous, it is true. If you don't take care, they will convert you. But is that the reason why we should not reach out to sinners? He says, I have come not for the righteous, but for what? For sinners. All of us who are on the path of righteousness must also carry others along with us. Those who have strayed away from that path. And we must not be afraid to associate with them in order to help them to change. May God grant us the grace in our effort to bring all those around us to Jesus Christ, as we ourselves take the first step to respond to his call. And may we not be converted by the sinner, but may we convert the sinner to experience Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
May our Lent be fruitful. May our walk with Jesus be something we have not experienced before. And may the intimacy with him help us to grow and resemble him more and more. May he bless us now and forever. Amen.